creating the space for truth to be revealed in your life. That's what silence is. Just allowing the small, still voice of truth to speak so that I can listen to its harmony. Now let me explain something about this presence of truth inside of you. When every human being creates space, meaning he stops interfering with the moment, the spirit or the life or the wind blows in the direction of truth, and then the truth is revealed. This is why you don't need religion. This is why you don't need beliefs or indoctrination. You just need to create space. Everything happens by itself. Beliefs are just coming and going all the time. In fact, they bind you. The word religion, religat, means to bind you. Not many people know this. But if you hold any belief system, they only bind you. However, there is a truth in every single situation of your life, in every moment. So when you create space in every area of your life for the possibility of truth to be revealed, and the breath, the life breathes truth into your situation. And the truth breathes a direction which is called the way. But here comes. There is always a resistance in us. And so we into fear because we want the outcome to be what we want. Of course, when you're sick and you've got disease, you just want, I just want to get better, Steve. I don't want to die. Now, all of us are going to die. All of us are going to say goodbye to people. All of us are saying goodbye. That's life on earth, here. So there is a truth in every situation that we go through in our lives. There is a truth to every chapter, every page in our lives. Sometimes the things we need to face are uncomfortable, painful, sad. So when truth reveals itself, it may go completely against what you want, what you believe, what you've been told, what you've previously done. But in the end, the truth sets you free always. So when you create a space, when you allow your breath to do what it wants to do in the same way that you give truth, the same space. Its guidance will come. He will reveal exactly what you require. And you need to trust that truth. It's no different to you have a bad alignment. There's a cause of that bad alignment and you're suffering with your hip and your knee and your ankle. And you're applying techniques. You're applying methods. None of them are working. You're taking supplements and medication, and you've done stretching and you've followed yoga routines. It's getting worse. But you've never asked, what is the truth about this situation? You've never opened the space. You've done everything else, but you've never opened the space so that truth can reveal itself. Now, when we're afraid, we grip. And when we grip, we hold on. And when we hold on, we get in the way. We can't see clearly. So maybe some of you here are afraid to hear the truth about your life or your relationships or your past. Maybe you're running away from something. Maybe you're afraid to allow truth into your sickness. Steve, I don't want to die. I know. But you also don't want to grip. It'll just cause more tension, more stress. And death is not what you think it is. It's not what you've been told. How do you know it's not the most liberating moment of your life? Steve, I don't want to say goodbye right now. I know. Do you know how many things in my life I didn't want to happen and have happened? I know, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm walking with you. I understand. I get it. But if we do not allow truth to come into the situation, we suffer more. Everything becomes more distorted. Everything becomes increasingly tensed, stressful, and you only get more sick. Take a deep breath. Oh, Steve, this is painful. I understand. I get it. Take a deep breath and allow truth to come in. And those of you who really deeply are ready for this, invite it in. Invite truth in. Allow truth to come into your life, your day, your fears, your resistance. Invite it in. This is the true meaning of surrender and letting go. This is the highest devotion you can give yourself. And not just you, but your family, your loved ones, is the highest, the purest, the most authentic. It's the highest love you can give yourself. You see, when you have a child, or you know a best friend, what is the highest love you give that child or that friend? Your truth. It's the same with yourself, and it's the same with your life as it continues to grow. Your spirit is truth. So allow it to come in. Invite the truth in. Allow truth in and let the healing begin. So you might be taking medication. You might be doing all the right exercises. You might be saying all the right things. But you haven't allowed truth into the very situation that you are trying to control, trying to prevent. Allow truth to blow into your situation. Open up the pathways if you want. Even if some of you now are feeling a sense of tears, don't hold them. Don't control truth in any area of your life. This is the Tao. This is the Tao. This is why we never expose anyone. When humans fight with truth for many reasons, they spin off and cause pain wherever they go, of course. But we don't judge them. We don't expose them. We point them back with love, with deep understanding to their center. We don't pick up stones and stone them. So truth is calling you back. Don't be afraid. Maybe some of you you've moved here and moved there and moved everywhere, but you've never allowed truth in to why you've moved here, there and everywhere. Because deep down you feel that it's too painful. The truth will set you free. It will restore harmony and health. Trust truth. Everything has truth. It is the balance of life here on earth. There is a truth of how you should clean your house, of how you treat the flowers, the plants. There is a truth on how to walk correctly, how to sleep, how many hours you need. And you all know deep down that when you follow this truth, your house is clean. The flower grows. So if it works for everything else, why wouldn't it work for your life? We have to become lovers of truth. Not religion, not philosophy, not politics, not good ideas, truth, until you merge with it. on with it. Wherever you are afraid in your life and whatever you are afraid of, whatever you may be hiding, there's no need to hide. There's no need to hide. There's no need to be afraid. No one has the right to condemn you. All of us have a sickness when we listen to any other voice but truth. You've tried everything else. What is the real truth of why you are unhappy? What is the real truth of why you are sick? There is always a causation. The kettle does not boil without someone putting the on button. So, there's no need to fear. No, nothing to fear. It's the truth that will set you free, the truth. Open, open. Allow the space. Invite the truth. You're ready. You're ready to receive it. You're ready. Just open the space. You're ready. Trust your center. You have nothing to fear. Death, there's no death. There is no death. No, death does not exist. There is only center. You will return to the center. Oh, Steve, but I've not experienced that. You have. When you've experienced truth, you've experienced center. All of you are amazing, beautiful, wonderful, unbelievable human beings. And we've all spun off. All of us have. We've all spun here, spun there, spun this, spun that. We've all been afraid. We've all tensed. All of us have. We all have this in common. And we've all also returned. We've spun to the left, spun to the right, said this, said that, experienced this. All of us have. But we've also experienced the center, your true home. When it's time for your body to, you will return to the source. There's no death, nothing to fear, nothing. So throw yourself in the arms of truth. She is your mother and your father. Truth will cover you with love. You will feel her hands, her loving hands. And truth will protect you, will guard you, but it is also your loving mother. You don't have to fear anything. Maybe now you are understanding what samadhi really is. Opening the space. non-interference, allowing spirit of truth to flow, allowing things to be as they are, trusting them. Some of you will feel, because you've opened up, there is a presence, like a covering presence. It's covering you from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. You're sensing this presence, this covering presence. And gently just allow truth to come into every area of your life. Allow its light to shine. Allow yourself to breathe. Don't be afraid. Oh, but Steve, if I let go, yes, will I die? There is no death. The truth is, if you grip, you will suffer. If you hold on, you're tense. Don't be afraid. Think about how some of you men, how you fell in love with a young lady, and yet you were afraid of the potential rejection. And so you suffered in secret. The truth was that you wanted to ask her out, but the fear was that you were afraid of the outcome. And maybe the truth was that she just didn't love you the way that you loved her. It's okay. It's her choice. Maybe some of you have wanted in your hearts, the honesty was to go a certain direction. And that was your truth and the truth. But you were afraid of the outcome. And so you suffered in secret. I understand. Maybe some of you had been abused and hurt and rejected and lied to and lied about and betrayed. And you don't want to trust any human being. I understand. I get that. But you can't live like that. I'm not asking you to give your heart to anyone. I never do. But you know you can't live like that, and you're suffering in secret. What is the real truth of your loneliness? All you need to do is open the space. This is why it's called the sacred space. It's between you and truth.